I said it was sweet of you to get them for me, but I'd rather just save to get them myself as a reward. Because that way, seeing them on my shelf is a reminder of what I accomplished.
Nah, how about I just never get you a gift again? After you just spat in my face and told me my gifts weren't good enough because they don't come in some fancy bottle. In fact, I think I just saw the real you finally, and to be honest, I'm just disgusted. I don't think you're the right kind of girl for me if you care more about brand names than what's inside the box. That reminds me of all these superficial Insta whores, and it makes me sick.
Wow, I'm sorry for saying anything.
Yeah, I bet you are, because now you show your hand and I see the real you and you thought you could hide it forever.
Holy crap, I thought these were teenagers. 33 and doesn't know crap about perfume. What a romantic. Aw, honey, I saw you really liked apples, so I got you an orange. What do you mean they're not the same? They're both fruit, you ungrateful whore. He's training you that if you criticize him at all or aren't grateful, even when he got you something that wasn't what you actually wanted, he'd play the victim card, claiming you're throwing a tantrum and berating him. So in the future, you'll just smile and be quiet. I would tell him that he showed his hand, you're disgusted with him now, and that you see how he really is. This is spot on. My ex was like this. They're essentially claiming to know better than you about your own desires. You're only allowed to express happiness for whatever crumbs they throw your way. Anything else means you're difficult and too high maintenance.
We have to talk about plans for my mom's on Thanksgiving. Are you ignoring me? I'm not mad about the perfume stuff anymore. I get that you're into brand names and all that stuff. I'm just not used to being with girls who care about that stuff. It caught me off guard.
OP responds,
I think it's time we break this off and both go our separate ways. I just don't think I can trust your reaction and how you spoke to me.
What the F over one fight where I kind of got upset? Are you serious? So I'm not allowed to say anything or react in any way when you basically spit in my face for not buying you brand name perfumes that are $500. You care more about a label on a bottle of perfume than you do our relationship and everything we'd done. You won't even admit that you were wrong.
The fact that you still think it's about brand names when I told you it's about how you spoke to me is enough for me to know that this is the right decision. I wish you all the best.
Enjoyed being alone for the holidays. Single at 31 is pretty much as pathetic as it can get.
no, I did not ask him for a $500 perfume. None of the perfumes on my list, the list that he asked for, were $500. He would have had to see the name of the perfume on the list, ignore the direct link to where it could be purchased, and look it up to find a completely different formula. And again, this is a list he asked for that included everything I want to buy, from perfumes to pants to charging cords to a new snow brush for my car.